Hey guys, it's the Rant here, and today I'm going to be doing my second and final video for today. And the previous video I did will be in the description box below. Check that one out first, then this one. So, wrong generation kids. Now, everybody on the internet knows what a wrong generation kid is, and I'm going to tell you for the people who don't know or doesn't have a better understanding like you should. Basically, a wrong generation kid is basically a kid who listens to like what old music from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s, and probably I think the 2000s, and they denounce any type of new music and stuff, saying that all new music is shit. And they say that they were born in the wrong generation. They want to be born in the 80s. They want to be born in those two decades and stuff. And they think that older music is superior to newer music. But all I gotta say is about the whole music thing. Yes, I know that we do have that there are a little bit like a lot of manufactured like artists and stuff and bands and stuff who have we seen over and over and over again. But some of these wrong generation kids need to realize that there still are good music acts of this decade. There still are some out there. All you have to do is just do your research or find them on a specific forum or find them on Bandcamp, Spotify, anywhere where you can find new music. Just do that. Because there were people even back then who thought like musicians like Bob Marley sucked and stuff. It was even people like that. Hell, it was even kids, it was probably kids back in the 90s who hated their generation. So they really can't say that this one is terrible. And they're always talking about how, like, I mean, they're always talking about different stuff about it. Now, I'm going to admit this. I can agree with what they're saying about people are just paying way too much attention to their phones or I said certain, that certain girls are just throwing themselves or just becoming sluts. Like, in some ways I can agree with them on that, but it's not really all of them because there still are classy women and everything else. And when it comes to them in the music thing, where they will only listen to older musicians instead of anything, like new and stuff that has been around since the 2010 so far, like they won't really give that stuff a chance and stuff, and they'll go on to any video. Trust me, go to any Nicki Minaj music video, go to any music video of any mainstream pop artist. You are bound to see that one kid who says, "Hey, I'm 14 and I listen to the Beatles," or "Hey, I'm 12 years old and I listen to the Velvet Underground." Okay, whatever. You don't need to keep bragging about it or at least preaching about it. I mean, you just don't. If you want to listen to older music, then that's fine. There's no need to constantly bitch about like new music because you're too stupid to do any research on any new popular acts or anything that doesn't sound like a Lady Gaga clone or any clone of any band and stuff. At least give those bands a try. I mean, whether it's a band or an artist, because honestly, it's just so sad. And you'll see these kids a lot if you're a fan of Kanye West, Nicki Minaj. If you're a fan of those Shrek artists, then you'll probably see them a lot. Now, I'll admit I was sort of a wrong generation kid when I was 12, sort of, because I did listen to older music and stuff, and I did say that it was superior than new music until I finally realized, like it took me like a long time to mature musically, that is, to realize that there are decent musicians out there. It's just that you just gotta find them, and a lot of the times those specific musicians can be buried under the filth of the same top 40 hits, or should I say the top 40 shits. You just gotta, dig beneath that surface of bullshit, and you're going to find some golden artists. You're going to find some gold apples. Not always going to find some bad apples a lot. And I can agree that there are a lot of rehashed mainstream musicians out there that really aren't expanding their horizons with their quote unquote gimmicks or trying to impress a young audience instead of giving them something fresh and original. I can agree with them there. But there really are some artists that are fresh and original. It's just that the media or the music industry are too stupid to realize that because they're just so greedy to find a specific band or a specific artist to, try to fit in with teens and stuff like it did back in the day. But now it's not really working as much. But I'm just telling you, there are some hopes. And then you even have the defenders out there. Oh God, yes, the defenders. They'll defend anything, like they'll defend older artists. I think it was even a Rage comic about that back in 2012. And you'll find it somewhere. Just type in "The Wrong Generation Kid" in Google Images and you're bound to find it. But the defenders, they will defend if somebody who listens to Justin Bieber, One Direction, will bash on somebody who listens to old groups like the Cranberries, the Doors, or the Beatles in general, they'll defend just saying that it's better than that trash or whatever, stuff like that. That stuff just gets on my nerves, man. And trust me, you're gonna see them. You're gonna find them on the internet either way. And with that said, I'm just going to end this video right here saying that on let me start it over. I'm sorry, folks, but to wrap this video up, all I gotta say is that sure, you can listen to older musicians as much as you want because you have that right to listen to whatever you want. But if you do want to listen to older musicians and stuff like Bob Marley, John Lennon and stuff, then that's fine. Just don't preach about it and saying that they're superior to up and coming artists out there who have talent. So just please, if you want to listen to older music, that's fine. Go ahead, because sometimes the older stuff can be pretty awesome. But the new stuff can be cool too. Not the One Direction stuff or the Kanye West stuff, just other artists out there, just fresh young artists out there who really are talented, is what I'm saying. So this is the Rant Kid here. I hope you like this video, and make sure you like, subscribe, comment, check out my other ones, check out the Confederate flag one, which is the previous video, and peace out.